Hello everyone, welcome back. Welcome to the exam series of Class 10 ICSE Board. Here in this series, I am covering all the previous year questions with their solutions. So please stay connected with me. Here today the topic is section and midpoint formula. Alright, so let's start with this. Some points to remember, some formulas to remember. Distance formula, okay, that gives the distance between 2 points, which is given as square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Distance between origin and the point is given as square root of x square plus y square. Now some tips and tricks are given. Okay, section formula is given. So section formula, if the ratio is given as m1 to m2 and the point p xy coordinate are nothing but m1 x2 plus m2 x1 upon m1 plus x2, m1 y2 plus m2 y1 upon m1 plus m2, midpoint formula which is x1 plus x2 upon 2, y1 plus y2 upon 2, and centroid formula, okay, the coordinates of the centroid of the triangle, which is given as x1 plus x2 plus x3 upon 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 upon 3. Alright, remember that if the point is on the x-axis, the coordinates are given as x comma 0. Points on the y-axis are given as 0, y. Now some common mistakes to avoid. Okay, so several candidates do not write the point. Okay, the point on y-axis as 0, y. Alright, I just covered that in previous slide. Alright, and point on x-axis as x0 you have to take. Alright, so remember this. This is very much important. Okay, many times some candidates do not apply the section formula correctly. Many candidates apply the midpoint formula instead of section formula. Alright, so avoid these mistakes. Alright, even while you find the ratio, okay, you write the ratio in correct form, which is m to n form or m upon n form. It is very much important. If you write and simply leave it without writing the proper ratio, then you won't get the desired mark over there. Alright, and avoid simple calculation errors which are very common. Alright, also when you write the coordinates, please write the brackets, which is important. Okay, always a point is in bracket x comma y form. So avoid these mistakes. This is very easy topic and you can score out of marks for this topic. Alright, so let's continue with the question of year 2023. Here it is a 1 marker question. So let's understand what is given. So coordinates of vertices of triangle ABC are given. Alright. The points are given x1, y1, x2, y2 and x3, y3 are the vertices of the triangle. So these are the points x1, y1, x2, y2 and x3, y3. Okay, these are x3, y3. These are given to us. Okay, and we have to find the coordinate of the centroid. So coordinate of the centroid are given as xy, which is equals to x1 plus x2 plus x3 over 3 plus comma y1 plus y2 plus y3 over 3. Alright, and substitute the values, we can find your answer. So put the values correctly to avoid the mistakes. Alright, so x1 is negative 4, x2 is 6 and 4 upon 3. Here it is negative 2 plus 2 plus 6 upon 3. And on solving this, what do we get? 2 comma 2. So the correct option is option A. Right? Perfect. Alright, now here again the question from 2023 board exams. Okay, it is a 4 marker question. Alright, now let's understand. See, usually, okay, this 4 marker or 3 marker question comes with the line equation of line chapter, okay, that comes along with that. So let's understand this first and then I'll tell you what I'm talking about. So A and B are the points given on x-axis and y-axis, okay. So these points are given x-axis and y-axis respectively. Write down the coordinates of A and B correctly. So I just told you, right, on point on x-axis is given as x0, means what, here it is 40. So coordinate of A is what, 40, okay. Coordinate of B is what, it is in on y-axis, so 0 4. Write down in a proper statement form, all right, okay. Now next is P is the point on AB such that AP to PB ratio is given 3:1. Using section formula, find the coordinates of P. Alright, so the ratio is given 3:1. Alright, now this is your M value, this is your N value. Remember this. Alright, now I apply the section formula to find XY. So XY is equals to, you have to write that, let the coordinate of P are XY, okay. And then apply the section formula. This is nothing but M to N ratio, okay. And your x1 y1, this is your x1 y1, this is your x2 y2 values, okay. And now apply the section formula. So section formula is what, yes, it is M x2 plus n x1 upon m plus n. So always write the formula first, okay. M y2 plus n y1 upon m plus n. And now substitute all the values, you can find your answer. So m is 3 times x2 is 0, plus n is 1 and x1 is 4 over m plus 1, this is 3 plus 1. And here it is 3 times y2 is 4 plus n is 1, y1 is 0 upon 3 plus 1. And now when you simplify this, 4 upon 4, okay. Let me write this, 4 upon 4. And here it is 12 upon 4. And when I simplify this, I'll get the coordinate of xy as 1, 3. Alright. So the coordinates of point P we found here. And question, second question. Now you have to find the equation of the line passing through P and perpendicular to AB. Alright. So the line passing through P and perpendicular to AB. Now this is from the equation of line chapter, okay. So let's solve this. Now we have to find, see, we know that the perpendicular line, okay, if they are talking about this line, this is passing through P and it is perpendicular to AB, alright, like this. So you have to find the equation of this line. Now we know that the slope of this perpendicular line and the product of the slope of the perpendicular line is -1. We know that and we have to use that over here. Alright, so first of all I'll find the slope of AB. So let's find it out, okay. So slope of AB, line AB, is nothing but y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. And what do we get? This, okay, y2 is 4 minus 0, 0 minus 4, and you will get -1 slope. So the line, slope of the line, okay, slope of the line perpendicular to AB is equals to 1, okay. We know that, and now I can use the point slope formula to find the equation of the line. So how do we write this? Y minus y1 equals to m into x minus x1, okay. If you have any doubt for this line of equation, please watch that video first and then come back here. Alright. Now y minus 3 equals to 1 into x minus 1. We put all the values and now we have to simplify to find the answer. So what do we get? Y equals to x. This 3 goes the other side and that becomes a 2. So this is the required equation. Alright? Perfect. Alright. Now paper 2020-22 1 marker question. Alright. Again see, understand the pattern, okay? Again they ask the centroid question. So we already discussed. Now here you have to find the value of unknown point over here x. Alright. And the centroid is given as 4j. The centroid as 4, 3. The vertices are given, okay, 1 plus 4 plus x upon 3. And here it is 4 plus 1 plus 4 upon 3. And now when I solve them, what do we get? 4, 3 equals, this is 5 plus x upon 3 and this is 5 plus 4 which is 9 upon 3 is 3. So you should get the same, okay? Because we have to compare them, alright? And now what do we get? What can I say? 4 equals 5 plus x upon 3 and I get x value equals to, this is 4 3s are 12, 12 minus 5 which is 7. Alright. So we get the value of x as 7. So the correct option is C. Perfect. Now the next question is from 2022 paper, which is question 4 from section B. It is a 3 marker question. Okay. Alright. Now let's understand what they have given. So find a point P which divides internally the line segment joining points A and points B in ratio 1:3. See, means what? If I just draw a rough figure, okay, this is point A, point B and point P is here, which divides this in 1:3 parts. So 1:3 parts. This is point P. We have to find the coordinates of point P. These are x, y. Okay. And we are given this ratio. And we are given this coordinates and the ratio. So simple. Okay. Which are given. So what do we get? Xy equals m is 1. So 1 into x2 is 1 plus 3 into x1 is minus 3 upon 1 plus 3. Here it is 1 into y2. y2 is minus 3 plus n is 3. y1 is 9 upon 1 plus 3. And now when I simplify this, what do we get? Xy equals, I'll get negative 8 upon 4. First of all, I'll write this 24 upon 4. And when I simplify this, I'll get the coordinate of point P, xy equals minus 2, 6. So this is the required answer. Alright? Okay. Now 2020 exam, okay, question 3, 4 marker question. Alright. So let's understand what are given values. So the ratio we have to find in what ratio. So we have to find m:n. m:n we have to find. Okay. Joining point P and Q are given. Okay. Divided by the y-axis. So the point is on the y-axis. Okay. Which divides into m into n ratio. And we have to find the coordinate also of the point of intersection. Alright. So see, basically it is like this. Point P and Q are given. Some ratio, we don't know what it is. So we'll take m to n ratio. This is point A I am taking. Okay. We have to find the coordinates of point A, which are x, y. Also we have to find m and n. And we are given this value 5, 3 and minus 5, 3. See, these points are not as per the coordinate system, okay? I mean, they are not at the correct place. Yet, we'll apply the point 0y here. So, 0y. Now, m we don't know, x2 is minus 5 plus n, we don't know, x1 is 5 upon m plus n, and here m 3 plus n into 3 upon m plus n. And now if I'll simplify this, what do we get? 0y equals minus 5m plus 5n upon m plus n, and here 3m plus 3n upon m plus n. Or see what I'm saying, 0 comma y equals to minus 5 common. So I'll write here is m minus n upon m plus n minus 3 common m plus n upon m plus n, and on simplifying this I'll get y equals to 3. Also when I simplify the x coordinate, so what I'll get, minus 5 into m minus n upon m plus n is equals to 0, and then I'll get m minus n equals to 0, so that gives me m equals to n. So the ratio is 1:1, and the coordinate of this point which divides this in this point, okay, A. So I'll get 0, 3. So you have to write your final answer in a correct way, okay. So the point coordinates are 0, 3, and which divides in 1:1 ratio. So you have to write this both answers in a proper statement form, alright, to get your full marks. Perfect. Now the next question is from 2019 board exams, question 3 marker. Alright. Now let's understand what are given and what we have to find. So M and N are 2 points on x-axis and y-axis respectively. Important. Okay, and P divides the line segment MN in ratio 2:3, and we have to find the coordinates of M and N. So see, M is on which axis? X-axis. So M is on x-axis. Therefore, the coordinates are, so M written as x0, right? Okay. N is on y-axis. So the coordinates are n 0y. Very important thing. Okay. The ratio is given m to n, which is equals to 2:3. Okay. Now applying the section formula. So what do we get? So P coordinates are given 3, 2. Now the value of m. M is 2. X2 we have to find, but X2 here these are x1, y1 for me. Okay, these are x1, y1, and these are x2, y2 for me. So x2 is 0 plus, what can I say, n. N is 3, x1 is x upon m plus n. So 2 plus 3. Alright, same way we'll write for this. So 2 times 0 plus 3 times y, correct? Sorry, this is y and this is 0. And then upon 2 plus 3. And now what do we get? 3, 2 equals 0 plus 3x. So this is 3x upon 5 and this is 2y upon 5. I hope you understood this one. And now compare both the sides. At 3x upon 5 equals 3. So x is equals to 5. And same way 2y upon 5 equals to, so y is equals to also 5. So what I can say, the coordinates of m are nothing but 5 0 and the coordinate of n are 0 5. So we found that. Okay, you have to write in a proper statement form. Now we have to find the slope of the line mn. We have 2 points and we can find the slope. So let me find it quickly. So slope of mn is equals to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1, right? As I said, see, 2 chapters are combined here, okay, in this question. So don't get confused. Now y2 for us is 0 5. So I'll write 5 minus 0 upon 0 minus 5. And when I simplify that, I'll get slope equals to minus 1. So I got all the answers here. So coordinate of m and n we found, and slope is also we found -1. Alright, write your answer in the proper manner. Alright, perfect. Okay, now the question is from 2018 paper, question 7, 4 marker. Let's understand what are the given values. So A, B, C are the vertices of triangle ABC. Alright, M is the point on AB such that AM to MB are one. See, I'll draw the rough figure so that you can understand this. Okay, this is just a rough figure. A 2 5, okay, B -1 2 and C 5 8 are given. Also they said that M is the point on AB, okay, such that AM to MB is 1:2. So here is the point M. So this ratio is 1 to 2. This is given to us. Find the coordinates of point M. Yes, we can find that using section formula. Well done. And hence find the equation of the line passing through point C and N. So here when I join this two, I have to find the line of this equation of this line. Alright. So let's first of all find the coordinates of point M. We have to find this. So x, y equals, let's put the values. M is 1, x2 is -1. Put the correct values, okay? Very common mistake. Don't, children not putting the correct values. So don't jumble with x1 and x2, y1 and y2 and all, okay? So 2 times, what I have to take? See, m into x1, m into x2 and n into x1. So I have to take ns2 and x2 also 2 for me upon 1 plus 2. Again m is 1, y2 is 2 plus 2 into y1 is 5 upon 1 plus 2. So what do we get when I simplify this? Xy equals -1 plus 4. So I'll get 3, 3 upon 3 and here 2 and 5 to the 10, 12 upon 3. When I simplify, what do we get? Xy as 1 4. Correct? We'll get all the same values. Alright. Now we have to find the equation of the line passing through point C and M. So first of all we'll find the slope and then we'll find the equation. So slope of line CM, that is equals to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. On substituting the values, what do we get? 8 minus 4 upon 5 minus 1. On simplifying that, I'll get the slope as 1. Alright, so slope is 1 and now point slope formula. So y minus y1 equals to m into x minus x1 Alright. So what do we get? Y minus. I'll put y1 any point. Okay. I can substitute any value. But remember, if I'll take x1, y1 is m, then I have to take that. So 4 equals to 1 into x minus 1. And on simplifying that, I'll get y equals to x. This 4 goes along the other side and that is 3. So y equals to x plus 3 is the equation of the line passing through point CM. I hope you understood this. Okay. Alright. Now here is the next question from 2017 paper. Again question 3 marker question. Alright. So point P is on line segment A and B. The coordinates are given but x is, a coordinate of B are missing. Okay. Now the ratio is given AP to PB, which is 2:3, and we have to find the coordinates of B. Alright. Easy, but make sure you are not making any common mistakes which already I have mentioned earlier. Alright. So see, we are given this xy value. We are given x1, y1. We have to find x2, y2. Okay, and we are given m to n. All the values are given. So mention that what are given and now apply the section formula. So here 1 minus 2, okay, equals to m. M is 2, x2. We don't have x2. N is 3, x1 is 3 upon 2 plus 3. Alright. Now m is given as 2. So 2 times y2 plus 3 times minus 6 upon 2 plus 3. And now when I simplify this, what do we get? 1 minus 2 is equals to 2x2 plus 9 over 5, and here 2y2 minus 18 upon 5. And now when I compare both the sides, 2x2 plus 9 upon 5, which is equals to 1. So on simplifying this, I'll get 2x2 plus 9 equals to 5, and then let me write it here. 2x2 equals to minus 4 and x2 is equals to minus 2. Okay. Similarly, I can write for y2. So 2y2 minus 18 upon 5, which is equals to minus 2. Now on simplifying this, 2y2 minus 18 is equals to minus 10, and then we'll get 2y2 equals to 8 and y equals to 4. So the coordinate of B x2 y2 equals nothing but what? Minus 2, 4. Alright. So this is my answer. Alright. This question is from 2016 paper. It is again 3 marker question. Okay. And it is a combination of with line and equation of line chapter. Okay. Now what they are saying, line AB meets x-axis at A and y-axis at B. See, do you understand? See, in almost all papers they are giving this point is on x-axis, y-axis, and then the ratio, and we have to find this, right? So we know that point A is on x-axis, means the coordinates are what I can say? Yes, x0. Remember this, okay? B is on y-axis, so the coordinates are 0, y. Alright, now half done, and now we have given the ratio and we can find the coordinates. So let's find it out. 4 minus 1, which is equals to m is 1, x2. This is x2, y2 for us. this is x1 y1 for us. Okay, so x2 is 0 plus 2 into x1. x1 is x upon 1 plus 2. Here m is 1, y2 is y plus 2 into y1 is 0 upon 1 plus 2. And now simplify this. So what do we get? 4 minus 1 equals, this gives me 0, 2x upon 3, and here I'll get y upon 3, and on comparing both the sides, what do we get? That gives us 2x upon 3 equals to 4, so x is equals to y equals to minus 3. So we have the coordinates of point A, AS, x0, which are nothing but 6, 0, and B, which is 0, y, which is 0, minus 3. Now we got the points A and B. So first is solved. Now we have to find the equation of the line passing through P and perpendicular to AB. So what do we have to do? First of all, yes, we have to find slope of AB. So the slope of AB, line AB, which is nothing but y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. On putting these values, we'll get 3 minus 0 upon 0 minus 6. And on simplifying, I'll get 1 upon 2. Now the line perpendicular to AB, the slope is, yes. So we'll write this. So slope of line perpendicular to AB, which is equals to minus, okay, whose slope is minus 2. So that is nothing but y minus y1 equals to m into x minus x1. And now what do we get? Y minus 1 is equals to minus 2 into x minus 4. On simplifying this, I'll get y plus 1 equals to minus 2x plus 8, and therefore I can write this as 2x plus y equals to 7. So this is the required equation of the line which is perpendicular to line AB and passing through point P 4 minus 1. Alright, I hope you understood all these questions. So I have covered paper from 2016 to 2023. Alright, I hope that you have solved along with me. If you haven't, then watch the video again, pause it, solve it again, and try to get your correct answers. Avoid all the mistakes which I have mentioned here. Alright, so it is very scoring topic and this is easy also, right? Okay. If you have any other doubt, please write in the comment box. I'll just clear your doubt. Thank you for watching this.